They said he was too old to lead, too fragile to change anything. But they were wrong, because Saint Narcissus of Jerusalem carried a fire that never went out. He was born near the end of the 1st century, a time when the world still echoed with the voices of the apostles. From his youth, Narcissus was drawn to prayer, silence, and holiness. People said you could feel peace just standing near him. When he became Bishop of Jerusalem, the city was still healing from years of persecution and destruction. But Narcissus didn't lead with power. He led with purity. He taught that holiness wasn't in miracles or fame, but in quiet obedience to God. Still, God used him to show his glory. One Holy Saturday, the people had gathered for the Easter Vigil. The church was dark, silent, and sacred, waiting for the light of resurrection. But there was one problem. The lamps had no oil. The deacons panicked. How could they celebrate the risen Christ without light? Narcissus lifted his eyes to heaven and said calmly, "Bring me water from the well." They obeyed, confused, uncertain. He took the water, blessed it with the sign of the cross, and told them to pour it into the lamps. And then, a wonder happened. The flames rose bright and strong. The water had turned to pure oil. The church glowed with golden light, and the people fell to their knees in awe. But miracles can make enemies. 3 men, jealous of his holiness, spread lies about him, wicked accusations meant to destroy his name. The city turned against him. And though he was innocent, Narcissus quietly left Jerusalem. He went into the wilderness, choosing silence over scandal, and spent years alone with God, praying, forgiving, waiting. Years later, the truth came out. Each of the false accusers met a tragic end, and the people finally saw how wrong they had been. They searched for Narcissus, begging him to return. He did. But by then, he was over 116 years old. His body was frail, yet his spirit was radiant, brighter than ever. He returned not with anger, but with mercy. He forgave everyone and continued to guide the church in peace and wisdom. When his strength finally failed, he appointed Saint Alexander to help him, and together they led Jerusalem like father and son. Saint Narcissus died quietly, his soul glowing like the very lamps he once blessed. He reminds us that even water can burn like fire when God's hand touches it. Even old age can shine with youthful grace. And truth, no matter how long it takes, always rises like dawn. His feast day is October 29th.